Inside this box, I have the best Kobe to be released that increases your chances of copping Kobe's all 2024. Now you might be thinking, what shoe is it and what shoe has the ability to do that? Well, that's my job in today's video, to show you what shoe it is and explain everything. So I got y'all. So first we're gonna start with the unboxing, and after I unbox it, I'm gonna tell you everything that went behind the scenes with this shoe and how it can increase your chances of copping all the Kobe's 2024. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So obviously we have the regular Kobe 6 box. It's nothing spectacular, it's nothing crazy, and we're gonna go read off the label ingredients. So it says Kobe 6 Protro, bright crimson / black, so that kind of might give away what shoe is inside the box. It's a size 14, and the color code is FV4921600. So if you don't know, just take a while to guess, but we are going to unbox it. Here's my receipt, and here is the shoe itself. This is the Kobe 6 Reverse Grinches. Now this is obviously a phenomenal shoe. I'm not really going to go into detail about that because we all seen this shoe when it first got announced, and we knew that we wanted it. You know, it's just the alt version of the reverse, or the regular Grinches, hence the name Reverse Grinches. And me personally, I think these are better than the Grinches because I think it captures that Christmas feel better. I like the hint of the neon laces on this red. I think it's more a natural Christmas feeling versus the regular Grinches with the swapped out red laces. And for this one also, it doesn't come with any extra laces, so this is just you're gonna have to wear this Christmas look all the time. So again, there's not really too much to talk about this. Again, it has the same, I call this the Mamba skin, the Mamba scaling, just to give that like snake feel, obviously to show that, you know, black Mamba, you guys get that. Black all around. We have neon green on the tongue, same with the laces. And I think the best feature about these is the insole. So inside this one, it says, I want a shoe that, and then on this one it says, holds to my foot. So if you guys can see the inside of that, that's what it says. So when you put them together, it says, I want a shoe that holds to my foot. And again, if you kind of see it, it kind of has like that comic book kind of like font to it. So again, it really gives me like really Christmas vibes, makes me like feel like a kid. Like this will be like a shoe that you like really want as a kid. So, and everything else is going to be the same exact as the other Kobe 6s. Performance-wise, it's obviously good. We have the Nike Zoom technology. Performance-wise, all the hoopers love it. I have multiple people saying that this is like one of the best shoes still. If you haven't had a pair of Kobe's, again, me personally, I would go down a full size. I wear a 13 or 14, and I got a 13 in the original Grinches. And I put my foot in and it literally hurt. So I went to a 14 and it felt super good. Now, I kind of just wanted to fly through the unboxing and get straight into why I say this shoe right here increases your chances of copping all future Kobe releases in 2024. And we're gonna start with, where did I put it? This receipt right here. Normally I get a lot of my shoes early, especially like big time releases like this. I'll say this, if you have like a plug or something and you know they plug you in with shoes and you know you're really close to them, you're gonna get majority of what you want. Now there are certain releases where, you know, you kind of wonder like, why are they acting weird towards this? You know, and it really kind of depends on the store, but they'll have like these handful of releases that they start acting weird, you don't get them. So long story short, I wasn't able to get these early. My plug, again, he was kind of being weird, and then my other plug, I was able to get them, but like there was like really strict rules. So this pair I got from Shoe Palace, but one of their rules was that you had to get them before 1 p.m. and usually at Shoe Palace you have all day to pick up. Now that was the same thing with Foot Locker. I had won a pair on the Foot Locker app, and usually you have all day to pick up. That's been a thing since COVID. Now, on the app, and I didn't see this until I walked in because I walked in to pick up my pair at 7 o'clock. On the app, it said you only have till 5. And even when sometimes it does say that, they never acknowledge it. They always still give you all day. Now, when I walked in, they said that my pair was already sold, which was capped, but they said that you have to be here before 5. Now, I'm saying all this to say, this was a test run shoe. This shoe right here, the Versa Grinches, they were 3 times the stock as any of the other Kobe. So this was the first more widely available Kobe since the incident. So that's why it was at multiple stores like Foot Locker, Shoe Palace, and then there was a lot of like websites where you can enter raffles for them. And it was way more compared to the Mambacitas, the Halos, and stuff like that. So I think they were doing a test to see if they could make these somewhat more available without it causing a scene. They said, let's put it at Foot Locker and see how they do. Can we do first come, first serve once the reservation window is over with? At Shoe Palace, let's see, if they line up before a set amount of time and see if they're gonna pick up all their pairs. I think this was just a huge test from Nike and Vanessa to see how the world would react to more widely available Kobe's. And truth be told, I think we did a good job as a community. I think I saw a lot of W's. Obviously, there were still a lot of L's, but I saw way more W's than I expected. I even had some of my customers text me saying, bro, I hit on sneakers. I never hit on sneakers, before. Obviously, that's luck. But again, it was more than that than normal. Because usually my whole feed when a Kobe comes out is I missed. So with this, I think the test run was a complete success. They had everybody following the rules. There was limited back doors. Everybody was playing the rules. You had to get your pair as fair as possible. They kind of incorporated a little bit of first come, first serve, just to it was basically a gauge of audience, just to see if there will be any fights that break out or anything like that, because that's the last thing that Vanessa and Nike wants. The main issue was why are the Kobe's still limited? Everybody just wants to honor his death by having a pair of Kobe's. And obviously this isn't fully confirmed, but I could only imagine that Nike in their head was like, well, look, Vanessa, this is a very rare shoe. Obviously after his death, it affects the prices on aftermarket, stuff like that. There was already demand for them, and now there's a significantly big increase of demand, just due to all the bandwagons after his death and just people who just want to appreciate him. And they were like, so we can't make these widely available because there will be fights no matter what. Again, with the Jordan 11s, they drop over 1 million pairs now, and they sell out, and people are still going crazy for them every year, and it doesn't fail, and they always still sell out, even though they increase the stock amount every time. So it's in the over millions now. So that was their biggest issue. And Vanessa's like, well, no, I want everybody to appreciate my husband, so just give it to all of them. And that's why there was a small window on hold of there was no Kobe's coming out because they couldn't reach to an agreement. So I think this was the first shoe where they kind of came to a mutual agreement. They were like, okay, Vanessa, we'll increase the stock a little bit. And they actually increased it a very fair amount. So we're gonna increase the quantity on them, but we're gonna see how people act. If they act right for the future releases, we'll add more to the stock. But if they're not acting right, it's going back to limited or none at all. And so I think we passed the test. And now the next Kobe that comes after this is a Kobe. It's the one with the numbers on it, the Kobe 8 Emeralds and the Court Purples with the 08 and 24 all around it. Now that is a shoe not too many people are enjoying. I've had a lot of feedback already trying to gauge if people want it or not, and I've had a lot of people, even my Hooper clientele, saying, yeah, these ain't really it. And I think they also did that on purpose because I think that shoe is gonna have even more stock than this. And a good indicator of that is they're dropping both colorways on like the same day. Like it's basically not a pack, but it's coming together on the same day. And it's not like a alt color. It's a green and purple, so they have nothing to do with each other. So that's usually a good sign when they have like two of the same shoe dropping on the same day. That kind of means like more stock for the majority of it. And I think they're doing that on purpose to see, like, again, it's just like more and more tests. Now, my final like theory on everything is they're gonna make like the unoriginal, so stuff like that that's like not like an OG colorway or anything like that. They're gonna make those more limited just to say, hey, here are your Kobe's. Don't say that we never released a good amount of Kobe's. And then they have the Kobe's that are the originals because they have some Venice. They have the Venice Beach ones coming out. That's an OG colorway. I think they'll make those more on the limited side. And I don't really like them doing this, but they have another set of Kobe's that I guess like honoring Gigi's and Kobe's deaths. Because they have the Kobe 4 Emerald or Girl Dad. And again, I just don't like those colorways because again, I just think they're just like profiting off of their name and their death. But I already made a video on that. But I think the originals and then the ones that honor their death are going to be the more limited ones. And then the non-OGs, and then they're even bringing back the high tops. I think those will be the more widely available ones. Just for Nike to say, hey Vanessa, we're giving the fans Kobe's, but also this is a job, this is a business. We're gonna make some of them limited because that's how the supply and demand works. So these are gonna be the widely available ones, and then these are gonna be the limited ones. And I think that is, in a sense, a fair deal. So I think all that to say, this was the ultimate test run. As a community, we passed, and I think going forward, that will increase our chances, and that will increase the stock of the Kobe. So let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that's a far-fetched theory or not? It really has some facts to it because that is what happened. Obviously, this shoe got 3 times more than the stock of all the other ones. So, and it was a good amount. So let me know if you think that's a far-fetched theory. What do you think about it? What do you think about the Kobe's dropping in 2024? Because there is a lot of pairs, and that's also a good indicator. Having them being a lot of pairs means like models, that means more pairs. Like if they keep on releasing them, obviously you see that with when the Jordan 1 hype came, they started releasing more. They were kind of more easier access to get to. When the Dunks came around, we all know that Pandas were super limited. Then they started dropping every week. Jordan 4s are doing the same, and I think they'll just come. Like the thing with Nike is that they follow trends, and if you actually pay attention to what they do, it's honestly just a repeat of history. So I really do think that that's the deal with these Kobe. So let me know what y'all think in the comments below. I'm very curious, but I think I'm really spot on with this theory. So let me know what you think, and with that being said, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.